All right, welcome to creating a multi-view drawing in Fusion 360. Once you have Fusion 360 up and running, I want you to, in our engineering folder, okay, where your folders are at, you're going to see a folder where it says class files. What I want you to do is double click on that, and you're going to see a Marian Catholic drawing template there. From there, I want you to right click and click copy. I want you to copy this. All right, go into our engineering folder. You'll see it's actually over here on the right, but I'm doing this in a temporary folder. Um, and then you're gonna go ahead and find your name. All right, and once you get into your folder with the name, all right, hit copy. So what that did was, if I go back to my own folder, now I see Marian Catholic drawing template here. So what I want you to do is create a folder, in this case, activity 1.2.3, and in here, we're going to create our multi-view drawing. But first, I'm going to go into our 1.2.2 activity folder, and I'm going to copy one of these shapes over. So I'm going to do the bridge with an arch here. So if I right click on that one and say copy, I don't want to move it because I might use it in that activity again at some point. I'm going to go find my name. All right, you'll see the breadcrumbs at the top here. I'm going to click on my name, or it'll be your name, and I'm going to find activity 1.2.3. From here, I'm going to click on copy. That's going to take that file and copy it into that folder. So if I go back here now and check in 1.2.3, you can see that I now have a file that is the same as the one I copied from 1.2.2. Now, to create a drawing, the first thing we need to do is open our bridge with an arch or whatever shape you moved over. If you double click on it, it'll open that shape. All right, we see it. And then from here to create our drawing, we're going to simply go here at the top in our little paper icon here and hit the drop down. We're going to then select New Drawing from Design. This is going to open up a properties box over here on the right. And from here, there's one thing we need to change where it says template. We're going to hit the down arrow and we're going to say browse. When we say browse, that means we have to go find the file or the template that we want to use. If you remember, we copied that to our name folder. So if I go back to my name folder, I'm going to see Marian Catholic Drawing Template. From here, I can click Select. It's already going to know the standard to use, the units we're going to be using, and the size of the sheet. In this case, it's size A, which is 11 by 8.5. From here, once we have our template set, I'm going to click OK. It might take a minute for this to load, depending on the speed of your computer. The first thing it's going to want to do is place our base, okay? And you can see that my icon now has the object attached to it, and it says place base view. So we have to place that. But this looks a little small for my drawing template. I might want to make it a little bigger. So over on the right, you're going to see my drawing view properties here. The one thing I want to pay attention to is scale. I'm going to change my scale from 1:2 to 1:1. And you can see now I do have a little bit bigger. I can also change that even more if I want to do 1.5, but that's too big. All right, I could actually still change that to 0.75, and you can see that looks pretty good. Actually, I think we'll stick with that. So play around with the scale, okay? Make note of that scale because at some point later on, we're going to have to edit our title block and you might have to change that scale. All right, our base view. All right, if for some reason your cursor does not come up with the icon, you can easily select it from the toolbar at the top under the drawing. All right, the first icon is our base view. That'll give you this same cursor with the shape that you see now on your screen. So here, I'm going to click on base view. So base view is our front view. All right. So we're going to place our front view. And if you remember when we did our sketches for our multi-view, we put our front view over in this area. Okay, so I click to put it there. I still have all my properties open, so I can change things if I need to. But we're good right now, so I'm just going to say OK. So you can see now it is our wireframe drawing. Okay, we're not quite done yet. We still need our other views, our top, our right, and our isometric. So from here in our toolbar, or you can use the P key, the letter P key on your keyboard for the projected view. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the projected view icon. I'm going to select my front view here. From here, once I click on it, I can drag this up to the top, to the right, to the center. You can see whatever view I'm looking for. Okay, I can even go, just depends. We just need the top. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this up here, put about right there. Um, and all you do is click. Once you click, you'll have the object to put other views. So in this case, I'm going to do my right view. So from here, I think I'll leave my right view right about there. And then I need my isometric 3D view. So from here, that usually goes in the upper right corner. So I'm going to drag that over about right there and click. I don't need any more views, so I'm going to hit my escape key, and that's going to then give me all my drawings in wireframe view. From this point, we just need to make one change, and that is our 3D view. So if you double click on it, it's going to open up the drawing view properties box for this particular object. You can see it shows our scale and talks about tangent edges and all that good stuff. All right. What we need to do is change our style so that it is actually shaded. When we click on that, you can see now our 3D view is in a shaded view. So once we're done with that, we can hit close. And there is our multi-view drawing done in Fusion 360. The next step is very important because we need to save this. So click on the save icon and it will prompt us with a name and where to save it. I'm going to go ahead and save it in the current folder that we're in, and I'm going to accept the name that it's already given us, and I'm going to hit save. And there is our multi-view drawing.